Hello, my name is Jose. I'm District Executive Chef in partnership with SFE.
And my name is Katie Pitchford. I'm the dietitian for the school district, and I also work in partnership with SFE. Today we are going to be sharing a one-pot meal for you and your families to prepare at home. And I'm also going to be adding in a couple substitutions for you to make based on dietary needs. All the recipes that we include in this video are going to be linked in the description below.
So today's one-pot recipe is going to be roast beef chili. This is a good way to utilize some leftover meat that you have from a barbecue or from a roast that you did a couple days ago, and you want to utilize the stuff that's in your fridge. So what I got over here today is some roast beef. You see that I have prepared all my ingredients ahead of time. You need to be able to make a quick recipes. You need to be organized. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first, I already got my pot with the broth going. I'm gonna add my aromatics, which is the onions and garlic, the chili powder, a little bit of salt. This one I just happen to have some bacon left over in the fridge. I want to use it, so throw some bacon, throw the meat. I'm gonna throw the hottest vegetables first because they're gonna cook, gonna take the longest to cook. Then your beans, your tomatoes. Set it up, set it on low, go to work, come back home. You're gonna end up with something like this. This recipe you can serve it over cornbread, corn chips, rice, sweet potatoes, baked potatoes. You can even make stuffed potatoes and bake them with the chili, throw some cheese on top, and you might wow a couple of your neighbors, not including your family. Okay, I know your moms out there, you know, you're working moms. You're trying to find time to balance your professional life with your home life, and voila.
Now that Chef Jose is done cooking the chili over there, I have some helpful suggestions for if you have any special dietary needs. I have some different substitutions that you can make to make it a little bit just as tasty, but a little bit better for you. So the first one that I want to say is using a lean meat rather than using like ground beef or pork or using bacon in this kind of recipe. If you use turkey or if you use ground chicken, that will be a little bit less fat than you would be getting with the other meat, and so it's going to be more heart healthy. Or if you are looking to implement a meatless Monday into your house, it's usually cheaper and it's also a little bit more heart healthy, and this would be a great recipe for that. You can just throw in some extra beans. And on the topic of throwing in some extra vegetables, this would be a great way to get rid of some of those that you might have around in the kitchen as well. Like if you have some corn that you're storing in the pantry, or if you have some leftover zucchini or bell peppers, carrots, any of those things, you can just chop them up and throw them in this as well, and it'll be super tasty. It will combine with all those other flavors, and so it's not going to be, you know, your typical vegetable dish that your kids might be used to. Another suggestion I have to implement some more veggies into this recipe would be just by throwing in some frozen veggies. If you have a mix of them and you're really short on time, this is a cheap and easy way to add some more vegetables into your dinner. Another tip that I have is typically people think that frozen vegetables and frozen fruit are less healthy than the produce that we buy that's just sitting on the shelf normally. It's actually sometimes even more healthy than that. Whenever they're actually frozen at their peak nutritional content, and they stay that way until you use them. The produce that's sitting out in the grocery store each day is starting to grow older and lose nutritional content, and think about how far it's traveled as well. It definitely has a time and a place, but this would be just as healthy to throw these kinds of vegetables into your chili as well. My last suggestion that I want to throw in there for the chili, instead of doing a regular beef broth, I would suggest using a low sodium beef broth, or if you're doing the vegetable version of this dish, using a low sodium vegetable broth. And what this is going to do is it's going to lower the amount of salt you're intaking, which is, again, helpful if you are trying to follow a heart-healthy diet or if you have high blood pressure. This is just a really quick and easy way to take out some of that additional salt and put you back in control. You can always add more salt, but it's really hard to take it away. So this puts you back in control of that and can lower the amount of sodium in the dish and make it a little bit more heart healthy for you and your family.
I look forward to the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was really fast, quick and easy, but that was the idea. Quick and easy recipes that you can set in the morning, come back from work, and you got dinner ready. Until the next time, this is Chef Jose. See you later. And like I said to the kids, hasta la pasta.